Hello and welcome to a new episode of the AMA News. And let's see what's new on Amazon. 21st September 2020. And first we want to start with a little spoiler. Our sales estimations are nearly ready and you will find them on the product detail page in the next update of the extension. So you will see the sales of every variation, not the cumulated sales of a parent. That is new, and we have figured out nearly percentage of exactly 95% around that. That's really cool, but you will see that I think in the next weeks. When Amazon Prime Day, maybe we have figured out the week. If you're opening up your Seller Central or Vendor Central, there is a gap for advertising. You can't set up lighting deals or else in that specific time frame. That is really interesting. Of course, the exact date isn't known at the moment, but the week is. When new DSP orients are available. If you're using DSP in a self-managed or self-service, you have to answer your agency or your AMG team. If you're managing that by your own, you can find that if you want to set up a new audience. Prime Video and also Twitch is released. That is really interesting. If we are going into detail, you can figuring out the days back to 1 year, and you can separate into actor, genre, movie, TV series, or director. So how to use it? That's really cool from my point of view. Of course, if you know who is in at the moment or has a good film in the making, or part 2 is coming up or so, then you can directly target the actor or the movie. Yeah, that's quite cool. Also, you can figuring out what is your target group watching, what they're fan of, or what's also interesting is if you're using the TV program, and then normally the customers are watching the same movie on Prime without advertising, and so you can also trigger that. DSP has also a new change. They have opened up the bulk operations, so if you contact your account team, they can activate the bulk sheets feature. That's quite cool, of course, to the simple fact that it's costing time to set up DSP campaigns with a responsive e-commerce banner, so you can add more than one ASIN, up to I think 10 or 20 ASINs, and they are building the banners, so the creatives are built automatically. That was really cool 2 months ago, but now you have also the possibility of using the bulk sheets. That's quite cool. And DSP is rising star in Amazon advertising from my point of view. When normally in September, Amazon is going a simple way. It's called hands off a wheel. Hands off a wheel means they are testing nearly everything. We are finding more and more direct interaction possibilities in the autosuggests, as you can see it here. A few weeks ago it was the Brandstore in the autosuggest at the bottom. Now it's directly in that situation, but we have also found in Germany an article with 4+ stars and hundreds of reviews. It's a new carousel banner ad. Now, no, it isn't really an ad. It is shown by Amazon on the top of a page. 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, it was the new products. So make sure that you stay in your category on top of a notch of the knowledge, and you're knowing what is happening in the SERPs in your specific category. Yeah, also it's absolutely necessary to check your ads. That is a specific DSP ad in France, but it is shown on Amazon DE. So please make sure, if you're using the specific language or what ads with DSP, make sure that your ad is shown in the specific language in the specific country. And of course, check your ads and your stock. It's absolutely waste of money to show DSP ads with no stock behind that, and that means check always. Yeah, here's another example for out of stock DSP advertising. Then Amazon has launched a new A+ EBC support. What does it mean? A+ stands for the both systems enhanced brand content, and EMC for the vendors enhanced marketing content. The big difference is with EBC, as a seller, your description will disappear. As a vendor, you have both parts shown, description and A+ or EMC enhanced marketing content. And Amazon now shows you recommendations. That's quite cool. Of course, now you know how to start. First, I thought that's really cool, and then I have searched for the recommendation rank and why they are recommend that. Yeah, we have ranked each A+ recommendations for a given ASIN in order of priority based on a number of factors. Yes, but which factors? And then I've translated, I've opened up the German side. On the German side is exactly named like that. Empfehlungen stehen in der Reihenfolge ihrer Seitenklicks, or in English, recommendations are in the order of the page clicks. So at the end, it's just nice, but if you have opened up your own traffic in Seller Central, you have seen it exactly like the recommendations. But it's a cool help and a new support on the A+ Content Manager. And if we are talking about A+, we are talking also about brand awareness, and don't take it too serious with your brand. A+, EBC, EMC, call it as you want, is for the customer and not for your brand. If you want to talk about your brand story, please fill in the brand story. It's a special part of the A+. You have an enhanced product description, EMC, A+, EBC, and you have the part brand story. It's really cool. Of course, you have two pictures. For both pictures, you have to load up two different sizes. Of course, it's for desktop and for the handy or the mobile devices. Then you have to answer in the region our story, three questions for everyone the same, and you can enter a short slogan text beneath the picture. It looks like that. We have found some German examples here and here. From my point of view, it's really cool. Of course, you're separating your brand story from your customer experience to purchase a product. And when we have the new store versions, that's really cool. Since a few days, if you open up your store, you will find that hind, and now you can create multiple store versions and you can schedule them for a specific time frame. That is, from my point of view, awesome. If you're talking about Easter, if you're talking about Xmas, Valentine's Day, or specific launch of a product, everything is possible, but make sure to think about simple problems. If you're working with headline search ads or sponsored brands directly in your shop and your schedule is changing the shop from A to B, all your links will go to nowhere. So it could be necessary to use a master shop and only change the main page for a specific topic like Easter or Xmas or Valentine's Day, and leave the rest of the links and the structure of the shop the same. Okay, just think about that when using it and when scheduling that. On the other side, We have that new video beta in the US. It's nearly half a year or older. In Europe now we have a 2, also like the store spotlight. In the video beta, I want to talk about that shortly. Of course, that is from my point of view necessary to understand. I didn't want to talk about video specs, okay? You can read through that. More relevant from my point of view is that hide from everything directly, yeah? Be brief and relevant. They use an autoplay. And please don't rely on sound. I will come to that later. And make sure for your own there are only 2 ads. Inline search mobile ad, bottom search desktop ad. And as we are seeing now, there is a high click-through rate, but also high cost. From my point of view, they are staying in competition with your own headline search ads. On the other side, we have that high click rates, from my point of view, is caused by the fact that the sound is off by default. And if you're trying to activate the sound, you're clicking on the video and you're clicking on the ad. On the other side, maybe you want to pause the video or skip or click in the timeline to a different point of the video ad. That is a click on the ad. So it's not a normal video as we all understand it. And that's the reason from my personal point of view why the click rates are so high with that video ads. From my point of view, I don't like them, but we're trying to see how good they will perform at the end. Okay, that's it. AMA News September edition. I hope you will enjoy it, and stay in touch with our channel AMALYZE, and of course download the free extension course in a few days. The sales will be live, or if you're watching the video later, the sales are live. Have a nice day.